I'm on my way to watch one of my athletes attempt a world record at the front plank. Now, how long can you hold a front plank for? Because, stay tuned, I think you're going to be amazed. Well, it's certainly a beautiful day to be attempting a world record. Right, just driving down to Maynard's house where you'll get to meet him and see if he can do this. Exciting.
Yep, sure.
I know, I remember when we first came to New Zealand, he loved it. He said it honestly.
Very much to all the people coming here. It was a rather strange event. I'm still wondering why on earth I'm doing it, but here we go. As you know, I'm going for a Guinness record. The name of the outfit is Guinness World Records, or GWR for short. And it's the oldest person to perform an abdominal plank in the male category. I'll go in my own zone as I would do as if I'm doing a half marathon or whatever. Yes, I suppose the cheering sort of helps a bit, but really I'm used to sort of doing things on my own. It doesn't work either way. Any other questions?
How long are you hoping to achieve today?
That's a good one. If you'd asked me yesterday, I told Kath 5 minutes. I was really sort of freaking out a bit about the whole thing. I think I've had to revise down with my ideas a little bit over the last week or two, simply because I've got quite neurotic about worrying that Guinness will ping me on this or that, things like, are the arms too wide, have you got a straight body, this sort of thing. And I've been just trying to make some changes, which is a bit stupid after all this time, having trained one way to start making changes at this point. But the short answer to your question is that I'll be disappointed if I can't do 15 minutes. 20 I'll be quite okay with. 25 would be very good, and 30 would be absolutely brilliant. So something like that. We'll just see how it goes. I found that planking a bit like my golf. Kerry knows about our golf, how we go up and down from day to day. You can never predict. Planking, I found that the biggest problem I have with it, the biggest unknown that can affect your results so much, is this thing called shaking. When you're doing an isometric exercise, as you will know, and Brad, and when you're doing a hard exercise, a hard isometric exercise, you start to shake. And I always shake, as most people do doing a long plank. But in some days it's worse than others. Some days it's quite uncontrollable, and you just, I was shaking around on the mat there so much that I start slipping my arms and whatnot, and I just have to give up. So it's a bit of an unknown. We'll just take it on the day, see how it goes. Sonia, if you just get ready, please.
Sonia!
0, 1, 2, 3.
Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Stopping me.
Come on, Maynard, come on.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
Come and check.
Oh, that's real good.
Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Stopping me.
Come on. Make it count, Maynard, come on. Come on.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me.
Often I'll start off and I'll know pretty quick I'm in trouble, but this time I wasn't even hardly shaking, whereas sometimes I'm really shaking. So I knew that I was capable of doing a good time. So basically I felt good. I felt good right from the start, yeah.
And how do you feel now about your time? 31 minutes, 3 seconds.
Yeah, no, I couldn't ask for better than that. Very close to it.
Yeah. So did you think you could get to 30, or was that just an outside dream? Because
I knew I could because I am in practice. I have actually done a 30, but that was with wider elbows,
right.
and a few other things that potentially I could get pinged on.
Your line was great. Your technique was amazing. So well done. Impressive stuff. Yoo-hoo. Woohoo.
Oh well, that's enough about me. Thank you very much. You guys, you can put up with pain, and while it is an important survival mechanism, a lot of the time it's our bodies sort of just telling us to quit when there's no reason why we should quit. In fact, we can actually get better and better at what we're doing through going through a bit of pain and suffering, and I think it's like in life too. I think you can make yourself an awful lot more resilient than most of us are. Anyway, that's one thing that distance running I thought would give me an advantage. The second thing is it gives you good stamina. I've been quite an active person most of my life and very keen on physical activities, but my main sport of interest has been distance running and golf. I'm pretty hopeless at golf, but I've had some ability with distance running. I was a reasonable club runner, not as good as Brad here, but a reasonable runner. And I did lots of marathons and half marathons in my younger days. I did best 2:52 marathon in about an hour 20 for a half marathon. But then in later years, talking with Brad in particular about the problem that we old people experience, and that is muscle loss, and how it's such a disastrous thing in our society because it's responsible for a huge number of problems that old people suffer, and in particular falls. And for distance running, I've always been fairly susceptible to running injuries, and that became aggravated as I got older, and hence going along to see Kerry actually recommended to go and see Brad over a lingering problem I had. And when I went and had a talk with Brad about this particular problem, we got onto talking generally about physical fitness and old age and whatnot. In later years, I took up running again. I have been running a lot in my 30s, but then in about the mid-60s, I took up running again. And in very recent years, I've started doing some gym work, mainly with a view to trying to reduce muscle loss.